Good fine afternoon, you two. I'm here today to talk to you about the first and only 4 rules you need for bar etiquette. If you just turned 21, you're now old enough to legally drink in the United States of America, unless you go across the ponds. And the first rule to bar etiquette: know your limit on alcohol. Nobody likes a sloppy, belligerent, obnoxious, overly emotional drunk. The second rule to bar etiquette: make sure you have enough money for all your drinks, so you're not stuck with a tab you can't pay, because that shit sucks. That shit would legitimately suck. People are looking at you like, oh, this broke motherfucker. The third rule about bar etiquette: if you overhear somebody discussing with somebody else on subject matters in which you do not agree, i.e. politics, religion, whatever, if you hear somebody talking politics and religion with somebody else and you don't agree with what they have to say, stay the fuck out of their conversation, unless you can go into that conversation like a mature adult. But you're better off just avoiding the conversation entirely, because nobody likes a stranger's input. And the fourth and most important rule about bar etiquette: respect your cocktail waitresses. Don't go around slapping cocktail waitresses on the ass. That's unacceptable behavior. If you want to show your appreciation, tip them well with the money. Excuse me. You want to show your appreciation for your cocktail waitresses, tip them with your money, man. Say your bar tab was like $40 and you leave like a $28 tip. That's well over half your fucking tip. That's well over half your tab right there, or your bill or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't find them attractive, still tip your waitresses, because like fucking, that's an honest living. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Guarantee you what'll happen is, if managers or the owners see you slapping some waitress's ass that's working for them, they're not going to have it or put up with it. They're either going to cut you off on your alcohol or kick you out of the bar, and you don't want that. Nobody's saying you can't go to the bar and have a good time. However, behaving like a responsible young adult, you know what I'm saying? And rule number 5, because there is a bonus rule: don't drive home drunk, obviously. That's equally as important as respecting your cocktail waitresses. If you're within walking distance to a bar, then walk there if you know you're going to be drinking heavily. You know, and if you're too drunk to walk from the bar, have the bar call you a tipsy cab, and you're good to go. That's much better than walking home drunk, and even though you're not driving, cops can still fuck with you. Sir, I noticed you were staggering. Oh, yes, officer, I was just having a couple fucking drinks at the bar down the street, and I was fucking walking home because I didn't want to drive home drunk, because that's irresponsible. They could get you for public intox. I know, it's bullshit. You're not trying to cause trouble. You're not being belligerent. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You might be a little wobbly, but other than that, you're walking home. You're not being irresponsible or raising hell. You're just being a responsible drunk, and they could still get you for public intox. I know it's bullshit. Okay, I know it's bullshit, but it is what it is. So if you're too drunk to walk home, call a cab. Straight up. And I guess rule number 6 applies to rule number 4. It doesn't matter if it's a cocktail waitress or any kind of waitress. Respect your waitresses. I don't give a shit if it's a Hooters waitress or a Perkins waitress or a Denny's waitress. Respect your waitresses, man. You know? Because that is a fucking honest living right there. It really is. You know what's funny, though? A lot of my haters will waste their own goddamn money to buy bots to dislike my videos. It's kind of pathetic, actually. It makes me laugh, because these trolls' obsession with hating me is so unhealthy. It makes me think they need serious mental help or a fucking hobby of some sort. Because while they continue to bullshit and pick on me, I'm sitting here at 5,581 subscribers like, what up? The fuck you got? You ain't got shit. I got a worldwide following. You ain't got shit. You picking on an autistic because you're bored with your life. And these trolls didn't do me a fucking favor. They didn't. And the reason why I say that is because even if the trolls hadn't submitted to the false customer complaints, Wendy's still would have fired me because they were remodeling the store and they didn't need a lobby attendant after remodeling. Which, if you ask me, if they would have fired me because of that reason alone, I would have been like, it's whatever, you know, I would have been like, it's cool, you know, I understand. But to fire me after some trolls got some false customer complaints on me, that was some bullshit. If Wendy's would have been like, oh, we're gonna have to let you go because we are remodeling the store, we don't need a lobby attendant anymore, I would have been like, that sucks, but okay, I get it, that's cool, you know. Like I said, if it would have been for that reason alone, I would have been less angry about it. But the fact that the customer complaints, it came from emails registered to people nowhere in Wyoming, none. All the complaints were from out of state. And Wendy's cares so much about their customers that they're going to take someone who's worked for that company for 4 loyal years, walking my ass to work in the winter when I could not get a ride, risking frostbite how many times. I did not care. I still got to work on time. And most motherfuckers wouldn't think that based off the way I look. This fucking gothic hippie looking metalhead fucker, you know what I'm saying? But looks can be deceiving. Also, I want to order a bottle of Ozzy Osbourne's wine. That shit looks delicious. The reason I say that is because now that I have a job, and I'll get my debit card once I start putting money in my account, and I can order some of that wine, do a review of it on YouTube. Hells to the fucking yeah. Go on Amazon, order a bottle of Cobra whiskey with a big old Cobra in the bottle, and then a bottle of Ozzy's wine to go with it. That'd be expensive as hell, but damn, dude. Drinking that shit for a YouTube video. Doing that for a drink combination. Like, what up? God damn it. Oh man. That snipe tobacco is a little harsh. But I'm not complaining. Like I said, that's a great way to empty your ashtrays to make sure they're all your cigarette butts are put out. And I did that before starting the video. Roasting that tobacco to get as big as a hit as you possibly can. Oh, damn. But, yeah, that's my little tangent on bar etiquette, I guess. And whip some more of this tobacco and play some guitar, yeah? Where, oh where is my guitar pick? Here's my guitar pick. Here's the shape of it. It's really pointy. It's got just a little bit of bend to it, but not too much bend. A little bit of bend to make sweeping easier, but not too much bend to where it just slides like crazy. I tend to find those super bendy guitar picks, you know, if you can't control them, it can make sweep picking a bit more difficult. But if there's no bend at all, then, you know, you have to push harder with your pick to sweep. But a little bit of stiffness for control and a little bit of bend for sweeping, and a nice gnarly ass point. I literally took some sandpaper and sanded it to a fine point to make my picking a bit better, to help with it at least. And this shape works for me at least. I wouldn't cough if it had roasted tobacco so fucking hard, huh? I forgot the volume was up on the guitar. That's the thing with the amp here. I could have the volume turned down to 0. As soon as I turn the amp on, it's going to crank full blast. That's loud enough for a video. Make sure that's turned on so I can just pick it up and start playing. I'm going to tamp that tobacco out for a second while I shred this guitar. Some good smelling tobacco. Switch the ring over to this finger so I can fret easier. Sloppy. There we go, that sounded much better, didn't it? love alternative tuning. It's quite fun to fuck around with. Spaghetti Western. That'll blister the fingers quite nicely now, won't it? A lot of people will be like, oh, you suck at guitar. I beg to fucking differ. If you think you can play guitar a little bit better than that, then by all means, post a fucking video. You know, we can have a friendly little shirt off. I don't really care. You know, guitar playing isn't about who's the best fucking guitarist, who's got the best gear, who's got the best strings. Fuck all that. It's about playing and making music. And you get these cocky assholes who think it's all about the gear and shit, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a BC Rich fan through and through. That's an awesome fucking guitar. That Revenge series Warlock that I shred on is, it's not bad. You know, it's smooth on that fretboard, to tell you what. It would be cool to get my fretboard scalloped all the way up, but that's expensive and I'm not worried about it right now. I'm just, you know, playing it, practicing, getting better. That's all you can do. Yeah. If I was that good in junior high and high school, oh, look out. I would have been swimming in tail. Conjuring a thunderstorm is easy, but conjuring up a girlfriend is a lot more complex than magic. You know what I'm saying? I was getting comments like that on my thunderstorm video, and it's like, haters gonna hate. But, you play a beast-ass guitar like that, you know, I mean, you really don't need magic too much to help you out, you know. I can't just walk around playing my guitar like that, though. Like, then it starts raining, and it's like, oh shit, no, my amp's all wet. Fuck. No, we can't have that. The biggest thing that hurts me with the girlfriend department is a lot of chicks are intimidated by my good looks. And I don't act like some superficial jerk because I'm attractive. That's another attractive quality of mine, mind you. But that's quite alright. That's better than being repulsed by my looks, I guess. That's, you know, the alternative. Yeah, the right arm is off the chair until I can get longer screws for it. And that's not going to be difficult. There's several hardware stores here in town. But I'm not fussing about it right now, honestly. I had it on there for a second, and then I thought I had it fixed, and then the fucker fell off again, and I'm like, damn it! But there you have it, folks. And if you're too drunk to drive home, then don't drive. Call a cab. You're better off just walking to the bar in the first place, or calling a taxi to the bar, you know what I'm saying? Or having a designated driver, that sort of thing. That's also important with bar etiquette, is if you're too drunk to walk home, don't. Call a gypsy cab or have a designated driver. Yeah. Because even though you're walking home drunk from the bar and you're trying to do the right thing, you're not driving, if you're stumbling a little bit, the cops can stop you and get you with a public intox charge. Which I know it's stupid, because even if you're not causing ruckus and mayhem, you're just trying to walk home, and you're not like ridiculously stumbling, you're just a little wobbly, and they stop you and breathalyze you, and no, public intox ticket, here you go. Have a nice night, sir. Now, the cops have stopped me from walking home drunk from the bar a couple times, and I was never a dick about it. I was compliant, and because of that, they never really fucked with me, you know what I'm saying? And they know that I have Asperger's too, so, you know. Playing some beast dance guitar, speaking my mind, same video, different day, I suppose. Well, except the only difference is I'm actually getting better at guitar. Holy shit. Holy shit, 40 minutes long. Yeah, we're gonna have to end this video before Photo Booth decides to make me lose it, and message will pop up. Do you want to force quit? And if that does pop up, it's pretty much pointless trying to save the video, so we don't want that popping up and losing that kind of guitar playing. Anyways, this is King Cobra JFS with another video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you all on the flip side.